Before the XJR1200 became one of Yamaha's most famous big-bore muscle bikes, there was another machine. It had the same basic philosophy: a big air-cooled engine, a simple chassis, a muscular naked bike silhouette, and absolutely no need to pretend it was something it wasn't. The motorcycle was the Yamaha XJR1200. And if Yamaha ever wanted to bring back the spirit of the XJR for 2027, this is where the story would have to begin. The XJR1200 arrived during an era when Japanese manufacturers were increasingly focused on technology, aerodynamics, and increasingly sophisticated sport bikes. But Yamaha went in another direction. The XJR1200 was unapologetically naked. No giant fairing, no complicated bodywork, just a large inline-four engine sitting prominently inside a muscular frame. Its design had a clear message: performance doesn't always need a race replica. The XJR1200 delivered the kind of character that made big Japanese motorcycles so addictive. Strong torque, a commanding riding position, and an engine that felt like it belonged in a much larger machine. It was fast enough to be exciting, but its real appeal was the feeling of effortless power. The XJR1200 wasn't created to dominate a racetrack, and that's exactly why it became special. It belonged to a different motorcycle philosophy. So what if Yamaha brought the XJR1200 philosophy into 2027? The answer shouldn't be a futuristic motorcycle covered in unnecessary bodywork. It should remain unmistakably XJR. Imagine a modern inline-four engine with strong low and mid-range torque, a lightweight aluminum chassis, high-quality upside-down forks, radial brakes, modern traction control, cornering ABS, ride-by-wire throttle, and a clean TFT display hidden behind classic analog-inspired graphics. But there is one thing Yamaha shouldn't change: the silhouette. A large exposed engine, a long muscular fuel tank, a compact tail, twin rear shocks, or a modern interpretation of that classic stance, and a round headlight that immediately tells you this isn't another anonymous modern motorcycle. It is an XJR. Modern motorcycles have become incredibly capable, but capability isn't always the same as character. Adventure bikes are taller. Sport bikes are more specialized. Modern naked bikes can be incredibly powerful. But there is still something special about a large, simple, Japanese muscle bike. You don't need a racetrack. You don't need an off-road trail. You don't even need extreme speed. You just need an open road, a big four-cylinder engine, and a motorcycle that makes every ride feel important. That's exactly what made the XJR1200 formula so memorable. Of course, there is an important distinction. As of now, Yamaha has not officially announced a 2027 XJR1200 revival. So this isn't a leaked motorcycle or a confirmed production model. It is a concept built around a simple question: what would happen if Yamaha brought back the philosophy that made the XJR legendary? The technology could change. The emissions requirements could change. The engine could evolve. But the character doesn't have to disappear. And that's where the XJR1200 becomes interesting again. The XJR1300 may have become the bigger name, but before that motorcycle became a legend, there was the XJR1200. A big engine, a simple idea, and a reminder that sometimes the best motorcycles aren't the most complicated ones. They're the ones that make you want to keep riding. So here's the question for you. If Yamaha revived the XJR for 2027, would you want the XJR1200 back? Or would you rather see a new XJR1300? Tell us in the comments. And subscribe to NDSTV for more Japanese motorcycle legends, modern concepts, and forgotten machines brought back to life.